Our first day at 9:30 on the Gallop. It's 9:30, the moon is rising. We've had a good day. Ben is nowhere to be seen. So he's out fishing. We're on the Gallop about 40 miles north of West Yellowstone. So Ben, how was the first day?
Pretty good. Good fishing. Caught a lot of fish on dry flies.
How was the evening? How'd you like that?
The evening was alright. I kind of had to coax them up. I probably rose 5 or 6. Only landed 1 or 2. I don't really like the water up here. It's kind of shallow and riffly. There isn't really much going on up here.
First 5 minutes of the floats.
They swim out of that net, Ben. Be kind of careful. That front, they turn around and swim right out of the damn thing. There you go. He's pretty lucky with the first cast.
So that's your ex-caddis?
Yeah. He's quick to take it.
Boat ramp, end of the day.
You want the apple?
No, I don't want it, thanks. Had a good day with Doug Pope on the Madison. What do you think, Ben?
One day. Nice fish.
And walking in, second evening
Oh, the video's back on.
to Malcolm. You'll enjoy this. You probably remember fishing this many years ago, the Madison between the lakes. We're walking towards Quake on a beautiful evening. Can you believe this? It really is. I don't know why we didn't fish here more often. It is a spectacular place. The Madison between the lakes with Ben at around 7:30. Gorgeous night. Fish rising down here to caddis. That's Quake Lake. There's Ben heading towards evening and a nice stretch of Madison between the lakes. There's Ben wading across the river in front of a beautiful cliff, wading like a grizzly bear. So Malcolm, you'll probably recognize this place. Hasn't changed much in the last, well, it did change in about 1980, right, Craig? That's when you expanded?
The only thing that's changed is Craig. See all that white hair?
He's still...
Big gut.
I don't see much of a gut. I do see a little white hair, but...
Malcolm, I hope you're doing well. We miss seeing you. We're still here tying flies and doing the same thing we've been doing since 1980.
And let me say the gang changed, but the game remains the same around here.
Game remains the same.
Not too much changes.
These young men are running the show now. We're just the old guys. We still fish a lot.
Here are the young men right here. All right. First night on Rock Creek. Getting here late start, about 8:40. Lights pretty high this time of year. Ben picked a stretch out because it's Rock Creek's kind of tricky. There are long riffles and then flat stretches. You look upstream, you see a riffly area, and then it flattens out. And not a lot of bugs out tonight, but the trout in Rock Creek are always looking up. On the upper channels on Rock Creek, about 5 miles upstream from Gillies Bridge. Having a nice day. As you can see, it's interesting. It's the first overcast we've seen since we've been out here. Hasn't hurt the fishing. Got you on film. What's the benediction for the day?
Benediction. Are you Catholic? You must be Catholic.
No, I'm not. Well, I was raised Catholic when I was very young, but it didn't last long. Didn't take.
Well, I was chewing the salt off the pew, and I used to skip out of communion, and then I blew it off. The nuns gave me just a weird head trip. It took me 20 years to get over it.
You finally did, though, huh?
Yeah.
Scott, you're not laboring under any other religious afflictions, did you?
I got scars on my back. Yesterday.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
We did pretty well in the evening last night on Rock Creek.
Last night you did.
Well,
we figured it was...
Good. Second day on the Bitterroot. We're going into the West Fork, way upstream, fishing down to Darby. Morning, guys. Here, Kathy, that's a good look for you.
He hooked a real big one on this.
Ooh, Liza stripped down and it started working. Boy, that is a nice cut through.
That'll work.
You know, maybe I'll leave her behind with you, John. Beautiful spot on the West Fork of the Bitterroot.
That kind of abuse.
Well, maybe you should get some black boots and a bullwhip.
I have already.
Playing a big fish, Rock Creek. It's like a nice brown. He's fighting it. Close up. Nice fish. Walking down the Hogback Road with Ben. What do you say, Ben?
Yeah, great morning of fishing. Lots of browns and hoppers.
Started the other side of the Hogback and fished all the way up to Wyman Gulch from about, when we get started? We got started late today, maybe
10:30 maybe?
10:30 till about 4. Sun, quite a mice. All right, don't yank him. You'll break the fly off. All right, fight him. Bring him over here. Today at Sanders Ranch. Beautiful morning. What do you think, Ben? We killed today?
Yeah, we're gonna catch a lot of fish.
To the 360. Nice fish. You still using the Purple Haze?
No, they wouldn't take it. I'm using an X-Cat.
Last day, Rock Creek.
Yeah.
At the microburst. This is the only cloudy day we've had in a 10-day trip, which is good for what, Ben?
Good for streamer fishing?
You betcha. Kind of cool at the cabin. Last day, big storm coming down the valley. Should be rocking and rolling in about a half hour or so. Not even that, probably 10-15 minutes. Probably hear the wind in the background. Alright, Ben, final thoughts.
It was a great trip.
Here we are, Sir Scott's Oasis. It doesn't get any better than this.